Fritz still dealing with long-term effects of stroke. Hello everyone, my name is Alana B. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like. Fritz, the former Americanpickers star, was gradually getting better, according to numerous recent news reports. He is still in desperate need of assistance, though, as evidenced by a recent court battle, and things may be worse than many admirers anticipated. His conservator and the bank that owns a portion of his wealth are at odds in this conflict. This is how the court battles depict Frank's present circumstances. Chris David, Frank's longtime friend, has been appointed as his guardian by the court. Frank's conservator is Midwestone Bank in the meantime. Midwestone Bank had issues in the past. As a result of failing to submit court documents on time, the bank was sanctioned. The bank is now returning to court. In order to invest to start generating income for the former Americanpickers star, Midwestone Bank reportedly required that all of Frank's funds be moved to them. The court documents state that Midwestone Bank wants all of Frank's investments with them, including cash assets and credit accounts, via the U.S. Sun. The reason is that, based on Midwestone Bank, 2 years after his stroke, Frank, 60, needs skilled and long-term nursing care. The conservator has contacted the bank numerous times since the plan was approved, but to no avail, requesting access to the protected party's funds, credit card statements, and income tax documents, the bank asserts. Frank continues to require long-term skilled nursing care, so it is essential that his assets are appropriately managed and prudently invested to support his long-term needs, they add. The bank claims that the other organization disregards the court's directives and their authority as conservators. Since Frank no longer uses any consumer credit cards or accounts, they also insisted that they be closed. At the July 19 hearing, the judge directed the bank to reply to the conservator and grant access to all of Frank's credit cards and bank accounts. This is crucial, according to Midwestone Bank, because professional long-term nursing is costly. Fritz's conservator is Midwestone Bank. They promise to invest his funds and earnings to create revenue while he recovers. His guardian, Chris Davis, assists Frank with daily activities like shopping, physical therapy, and managing his Crohn's condition. Frank's antique shop is restocked in part by Midwestone Bank. Additionally, the conservatorship has made sure that his house has a wheelchair ramp and other amenities. The amount that Frank spends each month is $28,292. $22,832 of that sum is allocated for in-home medical care. This indicates that he spends $273,984 a year on medical treatment. Many people who suffer from trauma, like Frank, require long-term nursing care. As they heal from his stroke, long-term care is required to make sure he stays secure and keeps getting better. Frank is reportedly getting better every day. The road is still lengthy, though, because it was a major stroke. How do you feel about Fritz's efforts to recover from his stroke? Please share your opinions in the comments section below. Fritz still struggling with long-term effects of stroke. You won't believe what's happening behind the scenes. Fritz, beloved star of the popular History Channel show Americanpickers, has been through quite the roller coaster over the past few years. From his sudden departure from the show to his battle with serious health issues, the former antique hunter's life has been turned upside down. But just when fans thought things might be turning around for Frank, shocking new updates are revealing that he's still grappling with the long-term effects of a major stroke. The stroke that changed everything in mid-2022, Fritz, best known for his witty charm and expertise in finding rare treasures, suffered a stroke that completely altered his life. After months of speculation and silence, Frank finally opened up about the devastating health crisis, sharing with fans the heartbreaking truth about how the stroke had affected him. But what fans may not realize is that the aftermath of a stroke can be far more complicated and prolonged than anyone could ever expect. While Frank bravely shared his journey with the public, his struggle hasn't been as smooth as many thought. Fans have been keeping a close eye on his recovery, but what they don't know is just how tough things have been for him behind the scenes. Reports indicate that Frank is still dealing with some severe long-term effects, and his road to full recovery could be a lot more challenging than anyone imagined. What fans didn't know about television: we often see stars go through health scares, but it's not always clear what happens afterward. Frank's stroke was a wake-up call for many, but behind the cameras, his battle with the aftermath has been a quiet and ongoing struggle. So what exactly is going on? According to sources close to Frank, he's been facing a series of physical and mental challenges that have made it difficult for him to get back to his former self. From issues with speech and mobility to memory loss, Frank's recovery has involved far more than just rest and rehabilitation. Those closest to him have stated that Frank's journey has been full of ups and downs, and there have been moments where it seemed like his full recovery might never come. But what's even more surprising is the toll it's taking on his personal life. The impact on Frank's career and personal life. As fans know, Frank's love for antiques and treasure hunting is what made him a star on Americanpickers. However, the stroke has forced Frank to step away from the show, leading many to wonder if he'll ever return. Although Frank has made some public statements about his desire to come back, the reality of his health struggles is making it uncertain whether that will ever happen. But the stroke's impact doesn't stop there. Frank's personal life has also been affected in ways that few could imagine. Reports reveal that his relationships with close friends and family members have been tested. Long-term health conditions like the ones Frank has been experiencing can take a heavy toll on one's mental state, and those who've been around Frank during this challenging time have hinted that he's had some difficult moments in dealing with his emotions. Frank's resilience: what's next for the star? Despite all the challenges, Frank remains incredibly resilient. He's continued to fight through each day, never giving up on the hope that he'll one day be able to reclaim his life and career. Though his progress may not be as fast as many hoped, Frank has proven time and again that he's a fighter. What's next for Frank? Many fans are eagerly waiting for updates on his health and whether he will make a full recovery. Will he return to the world of antique picking? Will he be able to rejoin Americanpickers? While no definitive answers have been provided, Frank's fans are standing by him, offering their support and wishing for nothing but the best for the star. Frank Fritz's journey is far from over, and while the challenges may continue to pile up, one thing is for certain: he's not giving up without a fight. Stay tuned as we follow the incredible story of Frank's recovery and the tough, but hopeful path that lies ahead for him. Shocking health updates you need to know. Is Frank Fritz truly on the mend, or will the long-term effects of his stroke prove too much to overcome? Only time will tell, but the emotional roller coaster of his recovery is something you'll want to keep an eye on. You won't believe some of the shocking revelations coming out about Frank's health. Keep reading for all the